Going to do the partridge. Got some partridge breasts here.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap them in a bread blanket. So first of all, I've got a blue pita one here, which I did earlier. So I need to get that in the oven because it's going to take about 6 to 8 minutes. So in a really hot pan, as you can probably see.
Yeah.
Get the partridge way in. It's very hot. That.
Yeah, that is quite hot, isn't it? Do you want to put it in that one? There. That's even hotter.
That seems
right, don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah,
I'll put it in this one.
And we'll pop that underneath there.
Partridge is going in.
Good start then.
How long do you want that in there for?
Right, that needs to be in there for 6 minutes. OK, you're going to make the stuffing, which is onions, bacon, mushrooms, and a little bit of that Cumbrian ham. You've got this.
Right.
Pop those over there to you.
OK.
Because, of course, you usually do most of the work. I'm going to take my partridge skin off the breast, and there's a little bone left in. Just to whip that away, because we don't like bones, so... Yeah.
And do you use the whole thing in the restaurant, or just...
this dish, obviously not, but, you know, you can obviously whole roast your partridge. I'm just going to create a little pouch there.
Yeah.
OK, so that's where the stuffing's going to go in. OK, and while I'm waiting for you to get that, I've got some butternut squash here.
Yeah, just give me a little bit of that. So the butternut squash, you're going to roast off?
I'm going to cut in half. Yeah, we're going to just really simply roast it off.
Yeah.
So take the seeds out. It's lovely and in season now, butternut squash, and just get rid of those.
Yeah.
And that's ready for you to pop on that tray. We get some garlic on, so that's that one. Out of the way. OK, so the stuffing, which I've got while you're making yours.
So the stuffing, well, you've got one already done, but I'll just explain what's in it.
Yep.
We've got the bacon, we've got a little bit of this ham. You're going to use the local dried ham, is that right?
Yeah, we've got some Cumbrian ham.
Yeah.
Which is wonderful stuff. And I've got a couple of slices of white bread here. I'm going to take the crusts off and then put them through just roll them together and then just put them through a pasta machine.
Now this is the interesting bit, because this is the...
Yeah, all you need to do is just give it a bit of a bash.
Yeah.
And make sure that it'll go... Crimp it together, make sure that it will go through our pasta machine.
So what's the idea about using this bread then?
Well, the bread, it's just another medium. So you basically, you've got a stuffing.
Yeah.
And instead of, I suppose, putting it in the inside, we're just going to roll it and use it as if you were using puff pastry or any other pastry around the outside.
Now with partridge it can get quite dry, doesn't it, really? So you don't want to overcook it too much.
Yeah, there we go.
So that's just 2 slices of bread just stuck together?
You've got to, you get 2 so that you've got enough. There we go.
There you go, there.
OK, I'm going to take that down. Okay. It's a good job you're here tonight, isn't it? You need to get it nice and thin, so another one. And another one. We're going to... It should generally take you down to number 6 or 7.
That's
there
good.
We go.
Yeah.
OK. And once we've got
Phil,
that...
I've never seen this before.
That's absolute new territory for me, I have to say.
Once you've got your bread like that,
we use pastry.
You have to use the boat bread actually, because the other stuff tends to break up, which actually has done a little bit. So I need a bit of the chopped chervil.
Right, I'll get a bit of that. Thank you.
Okay.
Now this chervil's got like a little sort of aniseedy sort of flavour in it, really, which goes well. Game, fish, that kind of stuff. But I suppose you could use this for anything, couldn't you? Chicken, fish?
Yeah, you could do. It's great with fish. It really is. So pop that into our partridge, like so. And then just fold your little fillet back over the top there.
Now, for those people who haven't been up to Northcote, tell us about it, because then it's
Well, Northcote's a 14-bedroomed hotel.
Did it start off as a house or something, or...?
No, it was an old textile merchant's house, really, initially. I'm just going to put a little bit of kibbled onions there. And we've got, of course, got the Northcote, and then we've got the 4 pubs.
Yeah.
And we also do the food at Blackman Rovers, which is interesting at the moment.
Yeah. Why is that?
We're not doing very well.
nice.
Oh, right. I was going to say, I thought you were top.
Right.
I don't know football. Do you know football?
No.
Falling out the bottom he is.
Okay.
Bottom. All right.
And we've rolled that over there like a so. And
So they're kibbled onions you've got on
they're
there?
kibbled onions, and then we crimp the ends together, so you've got your little parcel. So you've got your stuffing on the inside. Your stuffing on the inside.
Go on, I'm listening.
And then what you must do with that
Yeah.
is put it in the fridge for at least half an hour. Okay. So we pop that to the back because we've got one that we put in earlier.
Right, I've got the sauce on here, which has got the mushrooms, the onion cooking down, a little bit of stock in here. We've got our Brussels sprouts in there. That's probably about another minute and a bit.
Yeah,
away.
we've got the butternut squash already
So
in.
remember, if you'd like to ask a question on the show, then
Probably
call
got
this
that.
number. So that's 08716 41 41 41. Calls, remember, cost 10p a minute from BT Landline. Mobiles and other networks may vary, and if you get to put your questions to us live a little later on. And don't forget, you can find Nigel's recipe, along with all the other studio recipes. Go to bbc.co.uk/Saturday Kitchen. Right. So, we've got pomegranate here.
Yep.
I didn't realise you had pomegranates in the Ribble Valley now.
Yeah, they're one of our new regional crops.
Oh, that is there you go. So just lose the pomegranate seeds out of there.
Okay, and we're good to...
There you go.
I'm just going to pass the sauce off.
Yeah. Now, as well as Northcote as well, you've got the pubs as well. So
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
the pubs, and the Highwayman won the Pub of the Year yesterday for Cumbria,
right.
which is brilliant for the staff up there because they've been working really hard. And we do, I mean, basically we do regional food in each of the pubs. So we've got two. We've actually got one in Yorkshire.
Ooh, I'll tell you what, you know.
Went over the borders.
But you've got a great team up at North, can't you? And we've seen, you know, one of which we've seen on the Great British Menu.
Yeah,
Of course.
absolutely. Lisa's
Yeah.
been my head chef for 10 years now.
Yeah.
So she's absolutely fantastic. She'll be working away today while we're here.
There you go. So they're butter and the sprouts. Good way to serve them this Christmas, isn't it, really, I suppose, this one?
Chestnuts.
There you go.
You got enough there.
Like that.
Okay.
Bit of black pepper you want in there? Bit of salt?
A little bit of salt and black pepper.
There you go.
I've got the plate.
And I'll go get the partridge for you.
Absolutely. And then the pomegranates go into the sauce. Like so.
Happy with that?
There's a little bit of...
One side.
Right, we need to leave that to rest for a couple of minutes normally, James.
You've got 30 seconds.
Right. So we'll not leave it to rest. We're going to straight on. Marvellous.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So you take your butternut squash out, which we've got here.
So how long's that roasted for, that one?
That's about 30 minutes. Okay, and just break the butternut squash with a fork or your spoon. And we want a small amount going onto the plate, or a large amount if you're in Yorkshire. There you go.
There you go.
Okay. And
Finish this sauce. That's your pomegranate's gone in the sauce with a little bit knob of butter, salt and pepper.
put a couple of chestnuts on there with your Brussels sprouts.
Yeah. Now chestnuts you can buy already done like that, can't you? Really? They're all
Yeah,
vacuum
it's
sealed bag.
not been a good season for chestnuts, I believe. What do you think, Phil? Chestnuts are having a difficult time this year. There's been a lot of disease in the crop, I believe.
If you look around chestnut trees in London, I mean, it's an absolute nightmare. They have all lost their leaves completely. I mean, it is a big time problem.
Okay.
And, but we actually buying us in from Italy. Actually,
And I'm just going to cut that
It'll
slightly.
be a bigger problem if we don't get this on the plate in a minute.
Put that slightly on there.
There you go.
And then we pop that like so. You can just see it's nice and pink in the middle, and then pop our pomegranate sauce just over and around.
Looks pretty good. So tell us what that is again.
So that's partridge in a bread blanket with a pomegranate sauce.
Easy as that. There you go. Right, well, you get to have a dive into this. See what you think. Partridge in a blanket.
I think.
It tasted.
That one
It
is.
tastes
It
good.
tastes delicious.
Tastes
Tastes
good.
really good.
Right, there you go. Right, we need some wines to go with this. We sent our wine expert Susie Barry to Hampshire this week, so what did she choose to go with Nigel's hearty partridge?
This week I'm in Southampton and it's a bit blustery down here by the waterside, so I think it's time to hit the shops and find some wonderful wines to go with this morning's recipes. Nigel's wonderful wintry partridge dish is absolutely made for red wine lovers. All you have to do is make sure that you choose a wine with enough character to stand up to all those different flavours on the plate. Now, if money was no object, I would definitely be picking up a bottle of fine red Burgundy or something like this, which is one of the best matches for game. But I'm looking for something a little bit more affordable today, and with that Madeira sauce, I just can't resist going for a bottle of Portuguese red. It's the extra special Dow, which is dark and fruity and unbelievably good value. Although Portugal is best known for producing port, in recent years it started making some wonderful unfortified red wines. So if you're looking for something a little bit different to put on the dinner table and impress your friends, then a bottle of Portuguese red is a really good option. That smells like sort of crushed black currants and wild herbs. And when you taste this wine, the most important thing is that it has enough intensity to cope with all those different ingredients. It's ripe and fruity, which will work brilliantly with the butternut squash and the Brussels sprouts. It's got a peppery note to complement the partridge, and then it's rich enough for that Madeira sauce, the stuffing and the chestnuts. Nigel, it's seriously classy comfort food, and here's a wine a little bit different that can more than hold its own.